Hello and welcome back to the Watford Way today for your Brentford versus Watford live match watch long. So far, it's just going to be me today. Hopefully, I can have someone joining me midway through the stream. But if not, you do just have my company for the game today. If you don't know already, my name is James. I'm a Watford fan. I run this YouTube channel called The Watford Way. You can follow us on social media. All the links are down in the description down below. And today's match is live on Sky Sports Premier League. So I'll be watching that along with you today. Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher are all at the ground. I wish I could be at the ground today. Unfortunately, the tickets were only released for like the very, very top category of away fans. So if you don't know, the way they do ticketing at Watford is in categories for away matches. So you've got category A, B, C, D, E, etc. I'm in category C, and yeah, Brentford only got down to category, I think, B or category A. So that meant I couldn't get tickets for today's game, but it does mean I am here with you today to watch the game. I can see Andrew in chat. I can see Daniel as well. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Really do appreciate it. Score predictions for today. It's going to be very, very interesting. I think Brentford have a lot of injuries. We'll take a look at the Watford team in a second, actually. But I think Brentford have a lot of key players out. You've got Sergi Canos, who's out. You've got Ivan Toney, who are both out due to COVID. So I think that's obviously an advantage for Watford. In terms of Watford, as I said, we'll get onto that team in a second. It's a bit of an odd team. There's a couple of players who are out who I'd much rather be in the team. But I can understand it with, obviously, rotation. We've got a lot of games coming up over this Christmas period. I think we play Burnley next Wednesday, and then we play Crystal Palace on the Saturday. So everyone will get an opportunity, of course. And a couple of players back from injury on the bench as well, which is great to see. In fact, let me get up the team for you now, so you can all have a look at it on screen if you haven't seen it already. So we've got Cucho Hernandez, who's been brought in. Claudio Ranieri has made 3 changes to the Watford team for tonight's match against Brentford. Cucho Hernandez has come in for João Pedro, which is questionable, but I think Cucho, arguably, he did enough against Manchester City to warrant the start, which is fantastic for him. Juraj Kuka returns to the midfield in place of Imran Louza, which for me is the only iffy decision. I think Imran Louza has been so good lately, and to drop him Wise in such good form, I think is a mistake. But obviously, I can be proved wrong. Kuka could put in a fantastic performance today. So what Ranieri's done there, he's gone for a bit of brute force in the midfield. Really, if you look at it, Tom Cleverley, Kuka, Sissoko, there's a lot of strength and power there. Not a lot of pace, not really a lot of creativity either. But hopefully it will work out in Watford's favour. And in defence, Jeremy Ngakia is starting over Danny Rose. Left back, then you've got William Schuster-Kong, Craig Cathcart, and Kiko Feminier, and Daniel Bachmann in goal. So very, very interesting lineup there from Claudio Ranieri. Here we go, back to my beautiful face. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to the game. Not long now until kickoff. About 5 minutes to go. The Brentford Stadium looks fantastic at the moment. The lights are doing some sort of crazy thing on the pitch. If you're watching Sky Sports, you'll be able to see what I mean. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. I know a lot of Watford fans were looking forward to going today because, of course, it's a new stadium. No one from Watford has ever been there before. I don't even think we went there. Did we go there in a championship last season? I can't remember. Maybe I can't remember what ground we played at last season. Actually, was it their new ground? I don't know. I'm not too sure. But yeah, hopefully we're in for a nice chill stream today. Hopefully Watford win. Hopefully we get a clean sheet. Score predictions, as Daniel says. As I said, I'm desperate to get a clean sheet. It's been so long. I think I read a stat saying it's been 23 Premier League matches, obviously including this season and past seasons as well. 23 Premier League matches without a clean sheet for Watford. and I think we've conceded the first goal in most of them games. So very, very concerning statistics. Sky Sports have the table up there. Brentford are 4 points ahead of us. So if we win this, we'll go within a point of Brentford. And Watford can potentially go up to 14th place in the Premier League with a big win today. So very, very exciting stuff. And yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. If you have any questions about anything, please throw them to me in chat. I've got no one to really bounce off today. Unless Finn or Brendan decide that they've got time to join the stream, because they're both quite busy this evening. It will just be me with you today. So yeah, just me today, just like the good old days. But yeah, hopefully Brentford or Finn can join me for this game. And Friday night football, I mean, how rare is that? We never usually play on Friday. Yeah, looking forward to the game. Although the problem is, obviously, with us playing on Friday, if we lose, it ruins your whole weekend. So that's the main problem for me with Friday night football. Ultimately, here we go. 2 minutes to go until kickoff. The players just about to walk out now. I can see them both in the tunnel. And for me, I really like the new Brentford Stadium. Actually, I know a lot of people have a problem with like the rainbow seats, and it doesn't look very nice, but I think it looks okay. Quasar says, what do I think about the lineups? I've mentioned already. Obviously, Brentford have a lot of injury problems. They've made quite a few changes today. Ivan Toney's unavailable. He was unavailable for the last Premier League game as well. Sergi Canos was unavailable too. And for Watford, probably, I'm disappointed that João Pedro is not starting. Disappointed that Imran Luz has not kept his place. I don't really know the thinking Claudio Ranieri's gone for there, but that's why I'm not the Watford manager. That's why I'm sitting here talking to you, because I don't have the qualifications to make them decisions. And Jeremy Ngakia coming in for Danny Rose, I'm happy with. So overall, largely I'm quite content with the teams, to be honest. Please subscribe as well if you haven't already. That'll make my Christmas. Maybe not, but it'll be very, very nice on this Friday evening. It doesn't feel like a Friday. I just find it a bit odd that Watford are playing on a Friday. I don't know when the last time was we played on a Friday. Probably was in the Championship last season. I think the first game we played against Middlesbrough was on Friday as well. If anyone knows that, let me know in chat, but I'm sure it was. Let's get some of your comments up on screen as well. Patrick says he would have put Kuka, Loser, Sissoko in midfield. Welcome to the stream, Patrick. Happy birthday for tomorrow as well. Don't know how old you're going to be, but I know it's your birthday tomorrow, Patrick, so happy birthday. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope Watford can, of course, win today to make your birthday a lot better. Dennis, the GOAT, welcome. He certainly is the GOAT. 6-0 win. Brentford are awful. Don't know half their team. To be fair, I have to agree. I have to agree with that. Yeah, they've got. I mean, to be fair to them, they've got a lot of injury issues, COVID issues as well. So it's not their fault really. Same with Tottenham. Tottenham have had a game postponed, haven't they, because of their issues with COVID. So there's quite a lot of it going around in the Premier League at the moment. So yeah, Patrick, happy birthday for tomorrow. And yes, I was correct. Cathcart scored the winner. I remember that match very, very well. And yeah, we're just about to kick off here. And yeah, very much looking forward to this game. I hope I'll be celebrating a lot of Watford goals. Please share the stream as well. I want to get as many people in here as possible. When we were in the Championship, we were getting so many viewers. In these streams, we were getting 60, 70, 80 viewers at times. Not so much now. We're in the Premier League, but if you could share, if you could like the stream, if you could subscribe as well, it would mean the world to me for obviously sitting here and doing this for you guys today. Sissoko, the captain, fantastic. Loved Musa Sissoko this season. I know Dennis has scored the goals, he's got the assists, but for me, what Musa Sissoko has come in and done, taking the leadership off of Troy Deeney, leading from midfield, driving forwards is absolutely fantastic. So for me, Musa Sissoko has probably been my player of the season so far. Let me know if the sound's okay as well. Hope you can see me okay as well. I've got a ring light here I can adjust. I can adjust my microphone. So if anyone has any issues, please let me know in chat, of course. Claudio Ranieri looking very cold there. It's a very, very cold night today. And yeah, hopefully Watford can get the win. I'm very, very nervous because this is the game that we should be targeting. I think Patrick has summed it up, you know, fantastically well here. It's a 6-pointer. It certainly is. You know, fellow relegation rivals ultimately in Brentford. And yeah, if we win this, Watford are looking a lot more comfortable than we are currently. In a few winnable games coming up as well. Today, we've got Burnley, then we've got Crystal Palace. So yeah, the potential there to really shoot up the table if we can get positive results. And Watford are now kicking off here at Brentford, and I'll let you know my match timer, so you can sync up with me, of course, if you're watching the game as well. And yeah, very much looking forward to this. And I'm 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 seconds. So there you go. You can sync up with me if you're watching along the game with the stream. And yeah. Whew. Come on, Watford. I saw João Pedro, by the way, has dyed his hair the same color as Cucho, which is quite funny. Obviously, Pedro likes that hair. Fair enough. Hopefully, Pedro changing his hair color can make him score more goals. Who knows? I don't know how this works. I've always been tempted to dye my hair blonde, but I've never really had the confidence to do it. I think I'd look a bit ridiculous, but you never know. You never know. Yeah, Watford with a throw in here. 1 minute, 20 seconds gone in this match. Hopefully someone can join me along the way. I have sent messages to Brendan and Finn, but they are very, very busy. They're both been busy this week, actually. So depending on whether they can join us or not, who knows? But yeah, the game so far has been a bit scrappy. The ball's been in the air quite a lot. Ball back to Daniel Batman, who clears long here. 2 minutes gone now. I just hope there's enough creativity in midfield to cause Brentford problems. Musa Sissoko with the ball now, spreads it out wide to Kiko. Really good play there from Kiko and Musa Sissoko. Wow, this is going to be a proper end-to-end game. Like already is very, very high intensity. Brentford trying to break now. I agree, Patrick. I think that, you know, cleverly Sissoko and Kuka is a bit overkill, to be honest. Oh, Daniel Batman makes a good save. Big save from Daniel Batman. Brentford could have gone ahead there. Baptiste with the shot for Brentford. And really good save by Daniel Batman. Very, very worrying there for Watford early on. So Brentford with a corner now. Obviously, Daniel Batman to save that shot from Baptiste. Brentford take the corner short, whipped in, and Watford head away. Looks to be for another corner. Yeah, Kiko heads away for another corner. And Brentford so far have pretty much dominated this first couple of minutes in the game. I agree, VJ, as well. I mean, obviously, I'd rather Imran Luz has started the game because he has played so well in recent weeks. But obviously, you do have to rotate the team at times. You know, it's part and parcel of football. You play a lot of games, and it's only fair that you know, certain players get their chance, really. So yeah, I do absolutely agree with that, VJ. And Jesus, you messaged me earlier. Hopefully, you can watch some of the game. And I know you said you could only watch about 15 minutes. Hopefully, you can see a bit more than that. And yeah, I absolutely agree with that point, Patrick. My Sky Sports has stopped here for a second. I don't know what's happening. So I'm just going to refresh my page and see if I can get that back. Just bear with me. Yeah, massive game for Watford. Absolutely massive game. Here we go. I'm back. We are back in action. And Watford have a lot of defending to do so far early on. Brentford with another with a throw here. Sorry, taking it long. Very, very long run up here. Blimey. So Brentford, long throw into the Watford box, over, and that looks like it's going to be a Watford goal kick. 7 minutes gone now here at the Brentford Stadium. I mean, Watford under the cosh really early on. But obviously we've got the threat of Dennis, Cucho, Pedro on the bench, Joshua King. So we do have a lot of attacking options. I mean, my problem is, if Joshua King gets injured, if Dennis gets injured, we are a little bit screwed because Sarr's out injured as well. Watford on the attack here, though. Emmanuel Dennis out on the left, cutting it inside, spread it out to Jeremy Ngakia, trying to whip a ball in. He whips it in. Brentford keeper claims it. First, foray forward there for Watford. And Brentford looking to counter here. Very, very end-to-end. Very end-to-end game so far. And it's crucial, Watford, at least, we can't lose this game. I mean, ideally, I'd rather not draw it. Obviously, because I want to win every game. But if we do draw and then we go on to Burnley, then, it's not too bad. But with the Brentford injury issues, the COVID issues they've got, the form our forward players are in, I'd expect us to give Brentford a good challenge today. And we should be capable of beating them as well. We beat Manchester United, we beat Everton. Those are two good teams with much better players than us, and ultimately we managed to beat them both. So we are quite capable of beating Brentford as well. Kiko Femenir and Hernandez linking up very, very well here on the right-hand side, though. Kiko has lost the ball. He's won it back and he's lost it again. And Brentford have the ball back and play continues. Brentford looking to counter, and that's gone out for a Watford throw. Russell's World, hello. Long time no see. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, currently Watford 0, Brentford 0. Hopefully that turns into Watford 1, Brentford 0. And as I said earlier, I'm gutted I couldn't be there today, actually, just because, new stadium, it's in London, quite easy to get to. It's just, I think the away section at Brentford's really, really small. And obviously with it being close to Watford, it was going to be a popular game on a Friday. So it was difficult to get tickets. But I should be going to another away game as soon as possible, really. I'm not going to Wolves on Boxing Day because I kind of just thought, after Christmas, I'll be very, very tired for various reasons. So yeah, I'm leaving Wolves on Boxing Day, and I'll see what games are coming up that kind of take my fancy, really. Evening, Adam. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Currently Brentford 0, Watford 0. 10 minutes gone. Brentford have had the better of the chances so far, I'd say. Although Watford pressing really, really high up here. I like seeing that high press from Watford, although Brentford have played through it, and they've got a good opportunity here in a counter attack. Ball whipped in. Daniel Batman claims. Well done, Daniel. Is Kiko playing left back? No, Kiko is playing right back. And Jeremy Ngakia is playing left back. So obviously we've seen Jeremy Ngakia come on at left back in games before. Danny Rose clearly isn't fit. You know, even Ranieri made comments about it before today's game. So yeah, to answer your question, Adam, Kiko is playing right back and Ngakia left back. But William Schuster-Con with a poor header there. Craig Cathcart clears. I'm a bit surprised Christian Kabasele can't really break into the team at the moment. Obviously, William Schuster-Con's been getting a lot of criticism the whole season. Kabasele's back fit, as far as I'm aware. There's no other issues with him, and he just can't seem to get a start at the moment, which is a shame for him. But I would like to see Kabasele come in for Schuster-Con at some point. Maybe in the next week we might see that, because we've got 3 games, in the next 8 days. So hopefully Ranieri does rotate the squad ever so slightly. Although, to be fair, we've got 2 goalkeepers on the bench today, which I didn't really understand. I'd rather they just put an academy player on the bench instead of 2 goalkeepers. But you know, whatever floats your boat, really. Ultimately. Yeah, Brentford was really the only real chance so far. Shot early on from Baptiste, about 6 minutes in. Good save from Daniel Batman straight at him, and that was powered over for a Brentford corner. And apart from that, really, they've not really had any other opportunities. So far we've kept them relatively quiet. Watford yet to make an opportunity themselves, which is a bit disappointing. But we are only early on in the game. What minutes are you on your game? So I'm currently on 13 minutes, 23, 24, 25, 26 seconds. So 13 minutes, 30 seconds. There you go. If you want to get synced up with me. Brentford on the attack again here. You can see Brentford have a certain way they want to play. I kind of compare Brentford a little bit to Brighton, actually. You know, they like the ball on the floor. Obviously, when Tony plays, they like to... Oh, good shot there from Brentford. Good play here from Brentford, looking to whip the ball into the box. It's gone out for a Watford throw. Really passive defending there, really, to be honest. Cucho with the ball over the top. Dennis chasing it, trying to get on the end of it. Unfortunate not to, really. God, there's a good pace to this game. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Watford with the throw. Kiko to Cucho. Kiko again, offside. Oh, so disappointing. Yeah, talk to me about whatever you want to talk about. By the way, you know, shoot me some questions in chat. I'll be more than happy to answer. I don't want to sit here in silence for the whole game. You know, some games can get really boring. So yeah, more than happy to answer any questions that you may have for me. Nanda, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Let me know where you're watching from. What would win? That is what I like to see. Do I think Dennis plays better on the left than the right? Do I think Dennis plays better on the left? For the majority of this season, he's played on the right, and he's performed very well. Although when I've seen him, that's fantastic from Craig Cathcart there. I've got to say, really good defending. When I have seen Dennis on the left, he's been good. He's been good, but it's difficult because when Ismaila Sarr's fit, then Dennis should obviously play on the left hand side of the attack. But then when Sarr's not available, like he is now, I think Dennis on the left and Cucho on the right is good. So it basically depends on what players are available, really. If that makes sense. I don't know if that made any sense whatsoever. I'm just spouting a load of rubbish today. I hate kickoffs this late because I'm so tired. I've had a long day, and then Watford are playing, and it's very, very stressful. So I'd much rather Watford just played on 3 p.m. On a Saturday, but obviously that's not the case. We're in the Premier League. Yeah, Sarr plays on the left for Senegal, and he does really well for them. I think the last goal he scores for them on that left-hand side, he curled it really, really nicely into the far corner. It was a great finish. It's something we can explore potentially. Sarr on the left, Dennis on the right. I just think it's good that we have the versatility in our attack. With Troy Deeney and Andre Gray, they're both, they both really can only play one position. Whereas with Dennis, with Cucho, with Pedro, with King, they can play basically anywhere in the attack, anywhere in the attacking third of the pitch, basically. So I just think it's good that we do have that flexibility in that option. Brentford on the attack here again, looking to spread it out wide. They're through, and Kiko shepherds it out for a Watford goal kick. I mean, let me know if you agree, but I think Brentford have definitely been the better team so far. Watford just don't really have we don't really have any control in the game whatsoever, if I'm being honest. Oh my gosh, there's tackles flying in literally everywhere. I think the midfield is key, Patrick. We discussed it before the game and just before kickoff. I think the midfield three that have played the best this season has been Imran Louza, Sissoko, and Cleverley. Kuchka is good in certain situations. However, I don't think that he's necessarily. I don't think he should necessarily be a first team player every week. Hopefully Ranieri will realise that and bring Loser on at half time. But yeah, I just think today we're lacking a bit of control and a bit of calmness on the ball in midfield. I think that's the right word. I think we just need someone who's good on the ball, who can take control. Kuchka and Sissoko are very, very physical, but they lack a bit of composure. And I think Imran Loser probably brings a bit more of that. Brentford on the attack here again, breaking on the counter, cutting inside. Sissoko picks up the ball, and Watford breaking through Kuchka, out to Cucho Hernandez on the right-hand side. Ball across to Dennis, who takes it down really, really well on the left here, trying to drive into the Brentford box. He does so. Sissoko back out left. Jeremy Ngakia whips the ball in. Oh, that was decent. That was decent stuff. Watford have their first corner of the game. That was good. Good ball in from Ngakia as well. He's very, very right-footed. That's the problem. We've got a really, really right-footed player playing at left back. He's very, very predictable. He always cuts inside. But that's fair enough. It's fair enough. Watford corner, whipped in. Oh, cleared out. Watford throw. I think the refs might have awarded another corner here. I'm not too sure. Brentford on the Brentford on the attack again here. How many times do I keep saying that? William Schuster-Kong. Oh my God! No way! Oh my God! That's honestly probably one of the best saves I've seen this season from a Watford goalkeeper. That was fantastic from Daniel Batman. Oh my gosh! Wow! I mean, that was going right into that top corner from Embuemo. Embuemo? Embuemo? I don't know. I don't know. Wow, what a save! I tell you what, since Dan Batman has shaved his head, um, it's been fantastic. Oh dear, what a save! Well done, Daniel. So Brentford corner now, whipped in again over the bar. Kiko picks it up. I mean, Watford look very, very shaky. We don't look very good today, I've got to say. Yes, Patrick, I agree. I do agree. What a save, said Adam. Absolutely agree, Adam. Fantastic save. I want to see that on slow-mo replay. Here we go. Sky showing the save now. Good save. Good save. Not the best save ever. It was good. You know, it was decent. It was decent stuff. They've not actually shown the Watford fans yet. I don't know where the Watford fans are sitting really. Is that them in the corner there? I don't know. I'm not sure. I know a few people who are gone today actually. Oh, come on, Watford. Bloody heck. We're just not getting any control in this game. Dennis driving inside. Sorry, Joshua King. Joshua King driving inside. Shoots wide. Not bad. Not bad. I need to zoom in a little bit, actually. I'm struggling to see the players' names on their shirts here. There we go. It's a bit better. Good shot from King there. Had the keeper scrambling. In fact, did that hit the post? Oh, it hit the post. I didn't even realise. Yes! Oh my God! Oh my God! Come on, let's go! Emmanuel Dennis has done it again! Come on! Oh my gosh! Oh my God! He's done it again! He's done it again! You know what? That reminds me of the oh my gosh, sorry, I need to calm down. That reminds me of the goal that he scored against Norwich away. It was a very, very similar header to that. Oh, he literally is the best football player in the world. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. He's done so well there to get up. Wow. Oh, Emmanuel. Straight at the keeper. I mean, the keeper should have probably done better. Oh, come on. Oh, that's massive. That's so massive. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy with that. Oh my gosh. Come on, the boys. Oh, brilliant. That's so, so good. That's made me very, very happy. Yeah, hopefully we can now defend and you can have a very, very happy birthday, Patrick, because my word, I mean, Emmanuel Dennis, what's that chant? I saw a chant on Twitter about him. Let's sing that. let me find it. Hold on. I can't remember. I can't remember it fully. I'm sure someone's tweeted it. Oh, what a good header! Oh my gosh, he's the most underrated player in the Premier League this season by a mile. He's just fantastic. If anyone knows the song I'm on about, please post it in chat. The Emmanuel Dennis chant. You know the one I'm on about. Oh, it's beautiful. It's actually beautiful. I mean, Emmanuel Dennis can have all my children. He can have all of them. I mean, it's a good header. It's a good header. It's on target. It's powerful. Yes, the goalkeeper should probably save it. It's straight at him. You know, it's not one of these headers where, you know, these you see headers that go into the top corners and you can't really get them. I think the keeper, if that was Daniel Bachmann, I'd criticise him, put it that way. But I don't care. I don't care because Emmanuel Bonaventura Dennis has scored the goal for Watford. 7 Premier League goals this season for Dennis. Oh my gosh. We have got a player on our hands with him. £3 million. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. Oh, delighted. I'm so happy. So happy. Come on. What we want now is a clean sheet because that guarantees us the win. Thomas Frank looks very angry. He's got a stern face on him. Someone let off a flare in a yellow flare in the away end, by the way. Brentford with a set piece now. The match seems to have suddenly gone past very quickly because we're already nearly 30 minutes into this game. 27 minutes gone now. Brentford with a free kick, headed away by William Schuster-Kong over the bar for a Watford goal kick. That's the chant. That is the chant, Adam. That is the chant. Although I don't know like how to say it really. Oh, Gino, do you know? No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just embarrassing myself. What song is the chant to? I need some guidance. I need some guidance. The pacey Nigerian is just what we need. He will keep Watford in the Premier League. Something like that. It's a great header. It was fantastic. So good. You know, this is such a crucial run of games now. If Watford can keep performing like we are, it'll be so good to watch. Because even when we lost to City, even when we lost to Chelsea, even when we lost to Leicester, you could see, you know, the performance levels were right there. And Dennis is through again here on the left-hand side. He's just got to beat the Brentford player. He whips it in. Oh, that's a good ball. No one on the end of it. Kiko's picked it up on his right-hand side, whips it in again. And that's gone out for a Brentford goal kick. I've never heard of the Kai Havertz chant. I've never heard of it. I'm so sorry to disappoint you. At half time, if I remember, I'll look it up. It's 29 minutes gone now at Brentford. Has their stadium got a name? Is it? I'm sure it's called like the Brentford Community Stadium or something, which is interesting. I know they're thinking of, I think the Pozzo's or Magda Pozzo. I think Gino Pozzo's daughter. I read in an article, must have been a few weeks ago now. I think they're thinking about selling the naming rights to Vicarage Road. Obviously, we'd still call it Vicarage Road, but it'll just mean you know, a sponsor can you know, buy the naming rights to the stadium to bring in some more revenue. So yeah, interesting stuff. I don't know when they're planning on doing that, but it's interesting anyway. Watford with such a high press here. Oh, nearly won the ball back there. Oh my God. Oh, what? I tell you what, we're playing, you know, all of a sudden, since we've scored that goal, we are bang on it. Oh my gosh, ref. He's pulling his leg. Taking the piss. He's ripped his short. He's ripped his shorts. He's literally ripped Dennis's shorts. Is this going to go to VAR? Is this going to VAR? I don't know. I don't have the commentary on. This is the problem with doing these streams. I don't have any commentary on. No, not going to VAR. Brentford goal kick. Adam, I tell you what, you are a proper fan for going to Turf Moor on Wednesday, because I know there's not a lot, there's not really a lot of people going up there, and it's dedication to go away to Burnley on a cold, rainy Wednesday night. So props to you, Adam. And yeah, tweet me your seat, and we'll retweet it, of course. I might go to Leicester away in the FA Cup. I've had a few people ask me if I'm going to that. I've not quite decided yet, because ultimately, are we going to go far in the FA Cup this season? Probably not. Will football even still be on at that point? I don't even know, because obviously we've got this new COVID variant, which is a bit of a bummer. But yeah, we'll see how long it lasts. I don't really know when my next away game will be, actually. Like, looking at the fixtures, we've got quite a few home games coming up. Wolves, I'm not going to. West Ham, Tottenham, I am. West Ham away, I'll definitely do. Man United away, I'll probably do as well. So there's a couple coming up that I'll be doing, but not for a couple of months yet. But West Ham, I'm excited to go to, actually. Has anyone noticed what I've noticed as well? So watching this on Sky, I don't know if it's the camera or it's the pitch. There's some like random blue lines in the middle of the pitch. Like there's, I don't know if they use the pitch for rugby or something. I'm not sure. There's like these random blue lines on the pitch. I don't even know. Newcastle away, is that your next game, Patrick? Good defending there from Craig Cathcart once again. Your favourite player there, Patrick. Craig Cathcart has had a decent game so far. He's had a really, really decent game. Oh, I didn't even know that. I mean, I think we could have had more tickets. I don't think Watford chose to take the full allocation. I think they might have only taken half. But to be fair, Adam, that is really, really good going for a Wednesday night up in Burnley. I was actually really considering doing it, but when I found out it was on TV, I kind of just I was a bit lazy. I was just like, I'm not going up to Burnley on a Wednesday. Especially because at the moment I don't really know what my schedule is. So if I was working, I'd have to say to my boss, I want to go up to Burnley on a Wednesday night, and they'd say, James, you're absolutely mental, and I'd say, yes, I know, I'm sorry. You've got 2 Cathcart jerseys and a Cabba one. Wonder what position I love. Centre back. Do you play for a team, Patrick? Do you play centre back for like a Sunday League team or something? It's been a good first half, hasn't it? I mean, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I think before the goal, Watford were largely crap, to be honest. I think Brentford, before Watford scored, probably deserved to go ahead. But we stuck in there, and ultimately we scored the goal. I mean, Brentford on the attack here, Watford trying to defend. Cucho is driving forward. He lays it off. Still got the ball. He lays it off to Joshua King out on this left-hand side to Musa Sissoko, who cuts inside on his right foot, whips a good ball in. Oh! Dennis, again, Fox in the box. He heads over, but did really well to get in there. Oh, that's a shame, Patrick. Hopefully you can start playing again as soon as possible. Adam, you play CDM. I don't play for a team. I'd like to think I'm decent at football. I mean, if you go and watch the crossbar challenge we did a few months ago, I did that with Adam from Watford Opinions. He came over from America. I did beat him in the crossbar challenge, which was good. So yeah, I like to think I'm decent, although I've just never really fancied playing for a team. If I was to play for a team, where would I play? Well, I'm quite tall. I'm 6 foot. where would I play? I don't really like defending. Like, I'm quite a flair player. Like, if possible, I'd like to score goals. I'd probably play like attacking midfield, something like that, central midfield. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to go in goal. I'm crap in goal. I've been in goal a few times, and I'm not very good. Um, and I wouldn't want to go centre back or left back or right back. So central midfield, or any attacking spots basically is where I'd probably play if I was to play Sunday League football, which I don't. I didn't really see what happened to Emmanuel Dennis to get injured actually. Exactly like Jack Grealish. However, Patrick, not a lot of people know this, but I'm actually better than Jack Grealish. You know, if you compare me to like a Ronaldinho, a Maradona, that sort of player, I'm basically, on their level, if not better. I'm one of the best players ever in the history of the universe. So that's basically, where I'd like to play. Looks like Dennis will be okay here. He's walking off the pitch with the Watford medics. Looks like he'll be absolutely fine. Adam said he's been playing right back a lot. I think for me, it just depends, what you enjoy, right? If you enjoy making last ditch tackles, you got a lot of pace. If playing right back, has elements. You can go forwards. When you're a right back, you're almost a right winger at times. So you've got to be very, very fit to be a fullback, in my opinion. I don't really have the stamina to do that. Quick 5-minute cameo for me is more than enough. I don't have the stamina to last 90 minutes. I could probably do like 45, 60 minutes probably. But yeah, I definitely don't have the stamina to last a full 90-minute match. Come on, Watford. Come on, Watford. VJ says, my dad said Nathan Ellington was worse than great and success put together. Funny comment, VJ. Question to you, VJ, actually. Have you supported Watford your whole life? Did you support Watford because of your dad? I'd be interested to know that, actually, because, I've never found it out. I love to know kind of how people become Watford fans, because I've got a few friends. Finn, who comes on the channel quite a lot, only become a Watford fan, I think back in 2015, so quite late, really. But obviously, some people are Watford fans from when they're born. Some people, never really liked football, then got into football through family, friends, whatever it may be. So yeah, a lot of people get into Watford, in different ways. I'm a Watford fan because my auntie supported Watford, since she was young. She started taking me to games. I think I remember my first game was Chelsea away in like the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. I can't remember. It was a very, very long time ago. And then when I was in secondary school, I ended up getting a season ticket, and that's it. I've gone to all the games since then. So yeah, basically since I can remember, really, is when I become a Watford fan. Brentford on the attack now, and they're through. William Schuster-Kong trying to defend, and Kiko does really, really well there. Is that gone out for a Brentford corner? Certainly has, but fantastic defending there from Kiko. It was a 2-on-2 opportunity for Brentford, really. It was Kiko and William Schuster-Kong, and Buemo is really, really good, and he's been really good the whole game, actually. He forced Daniel Batman into a save early on. And Cathcart and Schuster-Kong just don't have the pace, and that's a match-saving tackle there from Kiko. Really, him and Ngakia have been fantastic so far. Not long to go now until half time either. Just 5 or so minutes left in this half. Ah, dear VJ, I was going to have to block you from the channel then. I'm joking. Of course, I wouldn't do that. I'm glad you've seen the error in your ways and you're now supporting the greatest club in the entire history of the entire world. Thank you very much, VJ. Appreciate that. Oh, I mean, Brentford deserved to go ahead there, really. Sorry, not deserve to go ahead. They deserve to equalise. They've had plenty of opportunities to score, Brentford. Good header there. It looks like it comes off Craig Cathcart last, actually. Don't know if they're lining up for another corner here. It looks like it's a goal kick. Sorry, not to go ahead. Not to go ahead, Patrick. Sorry. I misspoke. I'm ever so sorry. I do apologise. I do apologise. Yes, Adam. Yes, I do agree. Although to be fair, you know, I can also argue against that in the sense that when everyone's fit, we do have a lot of players in them positions. You know, Sirielta when he's fit, Kaba when he's fit, and Cooley when he's fit. I think centre backs, yes, they lack in quality. Yes, we obviously need a better quality centre back who's played at this level before. But actually, when everyone's fit, I don't really think we're necessarily lacking in numbers. I think left back for me is where we should be targeting. I just don't think Rose. I don't know if he's committed. I don't. You know, I ultimately don't know what the issue is with Danny Rose. You know, only he can answer that question. But from a supporter's perspective, looking into Danny Rose and that whole situation, he just doesn't look committed when he's on the football pitch, and ultimately that's largely down to fitness, and you know he's struggling to keep up with play at times. Yes, we see glimpses of his quality. Some of his passes, some of his recovery tackles are very, very good. But it's not the Danny Rose we saw, you know, at Tottenham. You know, it's not the Danny Rose we saw playing for England. It's not the Danny Rose we saw get to a Champions League final. So I think for me, you know, I'd give Danny Rose till the end of this season. And then if he's still not performing, I'd look to sell him on, you know, for a small fee to another club, because ultimately we're in the Premier League. You're going to come up against quick, fast, skillful players every week. And Danny Rose at the moment, you know, he can't handle it, which is such a shame for me to say. Well done, Daniel. That's it. Take your time to get up, mate. And yeah, I saw the Daniel Amati rumours as well, Patrick and BJ. Although I'm not sure how legitimate that is. I think that just come from like a rumour, rather than anything, you know, really concrete. But yeah, I'd love to see that happen. I don't think he's too old either. I think he's only 26, 27, so still time to grow and develop. And he's got a good turn of pace as well, and that's what we need. You know, that's exactly what we need at Watford, really. So nearly half time here in the Brentford versus Watford game. Watford, are leading 1-0, which is absolutely fantastic. Great goal by Emmanuel Dennis. Although Brentford have looked very, very threatening on the counter attack, which is worrying. It is worrying, but Watford, firmly ahead in this game, and ultimately all Watford have to do now is keep a clean sheet, which we have yet to do so for a very, very long time. So it's going to be a very, very tough ask. But hopefully Watford can get this win away at Brentford. All airtime to score, as I just mentioned, it's 1-0 to the mighty Hornets. And yeah, let me know if you've got some questions for half time. I will shoot off in just a minute to have a quick break, but then I'll obviously be right back here to discuss the first half and look forward to the second half, where hopefully we can pick up the win. Yes, Andrew, hope you're doing well. Fantastic goal by Emmanuel Dennis, great header. When he scored it, I said it reminded me of the goal he scored away at Norwich a few months ago. It's very, very similar. I think the ball actually come from the same side, which is quite funny. Excuse me. That's great news, Jesus. Good to hear. BJ wants Pedro on. I largely think the attack's done quite well. I think Cucho sometimes can be quite wasteful with the ball. Maybe taking on people when he shouldn't take them on, when there might be an easier opportunity to pass the ball to someone else. I think Dennis is capable, quite culpable. But I can't speak properly. Dennis is like that at times as well, where he takes people on where there's a better option available. But that's what I want from my attackers. I want them to be confident. I don't want them to be shy. I want them to attack, and try and make as many opportunities as possible. And I think they've done that. I think they've done that today to full effect. Great header from Dennis. Absolutely agree. I mean, for quite a small guy, he seems quite small anyway. I don't know how tall Dennis is, but for quite a seemingly small guy, is very, very good in the air, and we've seen that numerous times this season. He's so good. And I think Jesus makes a good point here as well. Great goal from Dennis. Is it just me, or do we perform better? Without Sarr than with? I think with Sarr, Sarr's obviously a fantastic football player. Sarr is probably the best player in our team on his day. However, when Sarr plays, we're very, very predictable, because all we do is defence, midfield, give it to Sarr, let him do his thing. Whereas without Sarr, opposition teams don't seem to know who to mark. Do you mark King? Do you mark Dennis? Do you mark Pedro? Do you mark Cucho? Do you mark Sissoko? It's good. It's good. Hopefully, we can play like that when Sarr returns. But Emmanuel Dennis is doing a fantastic job in Ismaila Sarr's absence. I just hope that Dennis doesn't get called up to AFCON. I think that's going to be a real issue for Watford. Emmanuel Dennis going to AFCON if Nigeria call him up. It looks unlikely at the moment. I believe the Nigeria staff, the Nigerian manager, just doesn't rate Dennis, which is surprising, because he's performing, is scoring goals, he's getting assists on the biggest stage in the world in the Premier League, and he can't get sniffed by Nigeria. So all the better for Watford. Hopefully he doesn't get called up. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Fingers crossed. Check out the Kai Havertz chant. I'll do it in a second, Adam, when I go off for a quick break, and I'll try and sing the Dennis one when I get back for the second half. But I can't promise anything. Maybe for my match reaction tomorrow. We'll see. Right, I think I'm going to shoot off just for a couple of minutes. So please, please stick around. I'll literally be back in about 2 minutes' time, and we can look ahead to the second half, and hopefully a Watford clean sheet and a Watford win. So I'll see you all in a couple of minutes' time. Bye-bye. Hello. Bonjour. Bonjour. Guten Tag. Hola. Welcome back. I am back. I'll tell you what I need. I need to get like a screen that says James will be right back, because people who join can just see a blank screen and they don't know where I've disappeared to. But I'm back. I'm looking forward to the second half. And yeah, I'm losing my breath a little bit, but I'll get through the stream. Yeah, looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to the second half. Patrick says things to take from that half. Dennis is the GOAT. Yes, he is. Daniel Batman better than Yashin? No, but he did have a good first half. Yes, I agree. Midfield needs loser and Truce needs gone. I don't think Truce has been terrible. I think that's just you hating on Truce for no reason, really. I think Truce de Kong's had an okay game. But I do agree, the midfield does need Imran loser. I'd probably bring Kuchka off and loser on for Juraj Kuchka. Nella, welcome to the stream. I've never seen you here before. If you're new, please subscribe and let me know where you're watching from. How are we all feeling? I'm absolutely buzzing, although my telly doesn't work. Oh no. Oh no. Don't worry. I'm here to save your day. I'm here to save the day, because you listen to this, I'll commentate the whole game for you. So do not worry. James is here to save the day. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. We just need to keep a clean sheet. That's all I want. That's all I want. I agree, Jesus. I think Truce de Kong, yes, he's been very, very poor this season. However, today, I think he's been fine. I don't really think he's done anything majorly wrong. Yes, Brentford probably could have scored, but I don't think that would have been Truce de Kong's fault. James, do you think Batman will stay in net when Foster returns from injury? Yes, actually. I do think that's it for Ben Foster now at Watford. You know, if Dan Batman continues to make the saves like he has today, I think his confidence will grow and grow the more he plays. I think Daniel Batman's issue was the managers previously, whether it be Xisco, Ivic, or Ranieri, they couldn't decide on who the number one was. I think we know Ben Foster's out until at least the new year, like January time. So Daniel Batman's got the rest of December to play in goal. If he keeps a couple of clean sheets, if he keeps performing, if he keeps making saves, I don't see why he can't retain the number one spot in goal, which will be fantastic news for him. Even though we scored, I feel like we're not dominating the midfield, says Quasar. I do agree. I think that's where Ranieri went wrong today. Even before the game, you know, we mentioned it. It just wasn't a very, very creative midfield. I think Imran Loser definitely needs to come on. I do think that he'll control the ball a bit more. He'll spray passes, and he's a bit more composed on the ball than some people. So I think, you know, Imran Loser should come on for Kuchka. I agree. You know, I'd much prefer Cabba to play for Troost, to play instead of Troost. But I don't agree with people slating Troost today. I think Troost has been fine. I don't think he's been any better than Cathcart, any worse than Cathcart. Mella, I'm from North London. I usually travel on train to get to the Vic. Graham Taylor, lower is my seat. Well, I'm also from North London. I also travel by train to get to Vicarage Road, but I sit in the upper Graham Taylor. So very, very similar journeys there for me and you. BJ says I'd get Tufan and Pedro on. Is Tufan on the bench? I'm not too sure. I can't remember. I don't have a very good memory. You know, I'd like to see Tufan. He's not impressed me when he has played. But you know, I'd be up for giving him another opportunity. Yes. Vladimir Ivic ruined my life. He ruined my life as well, Patrick. I can't lie. It was very, very depressing watching his football. Yeah, very, very depressing. Get Sousa in. Sousa, sorry. Loser. Fat fingers. That's fun. That is funny, Greg. Get Loser in. Yes, I think we all agree with that, Greg. I think we lack control and creativity in the midfield in this game. And I think Imran Loser offers that. I don't know why he was dropped originally. Strange decision from Ranieri. Will he bring him on? Who knows? Players will probably be out in just about a minute or so's time in this game. James, did you see the academy game versus Cardiff? I didn't. I was meant to watch it, but I was busy, so I just didn't have the time to watch it. Unfortunately, it was a great win. Great win for the academy. I think it was the under-18s or under 23s, wasn't it? So. So yeah, it's a great win for them. I saw the scenes in the dressing room afterwards as well. So yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. He does have a chant, Patrick. Adam sent it in chat earlier. I just don't know how like the rhythm of the chant goes, so I don't really want to embarrass myself. So yeah, he does have a chant. He does have a chant. I'll scroll back up and find it. Hold on. It's a long way up. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. There it is, Patrick. Although I'm not going to sing it now because I'll get embarrassed and I'm quite shy, so I'm not going to do that now. Maybe one day. I don't know. Who knows? A lot of people try to find me. Like I'm quite easy to spot. I wear like this camouflage coat. So yeah, I'm quite easy to spot. I get in the ground very, very early as well. So as long as you're in the ground like now before kickoff, 45 minutes before kickoff, I'm right near the halfway line. So if you just come up to the upper Graham Taylor stand, I sit at the front, look near where the halfway line is. I'm sure you'll be able to spot me. I'm going to Crystal Palace next week. That's where I sit. So yeah, hopefully you can spot me. Yeah, all right, here we go. Watford coming out now for the second half. Please subscribe if you haven't already to our channel. It'd be much appreciated. And all Watford need to do this second half is keep a clean sheet in the Premier League for the first time in 23 games. Here's Emmanuel Dennis, our guy, our superhero. He reminds me of Igalo, actually, just because he's Nigerian. They play totally differently to each other. But, coming from Nigeria, Igalo scored loads of goals in his first season for us. Dennis is doing the same. He does remind me a bit of Igalo, which is good. I like it. So Brentford kicking off this second half. You've got 45 minutes more of James to go. I hope I'm keeping you all company. Got my trusty glass of water here as well to keep me company. I just hope Brentford don't score again because I'll be absolutely gutted. I'll be so gutted if Brentford score. You're on the halfway line, but on the lower. I'll meet you one day, maybe. Who knows? Some of my family sit in the lower Graham Taylor stand, and I usually go and see them before kickoff. So just keep an eye out for me. And yeah, hopefully I'll meet you. If you're at the game and you want to say hi to me, just send me a message on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll come and find you if you can't find me. If that's easier. Yeah, so here we are, 46 minutes exactly on the clock. If you want to sync up with me, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06. I used to sit in the lower Graham Taylor stand, actually. Fun fact for you. But then this season, obviously I couldn't go to football last season because of the pandemic. But this season I asked to move my my season ticket up to the upper Graham Taylor just because I like the view. It's just a fantastic view from up there. So that's why I'm sitting up there now, basically. I didn't choose where I sat. They just put me there, and lucky enough for me, it's one of the best views you can get. So very, very grateful for that. I tell you what, I got really confused then because I thought Watford were still attacking left, but we're actually attacking right. That's just me being stupid. It happens all the time. I don't know why I always get tripped by that. I'm such an idiot. And Craig Cathcart passes back to Daniel Backman. I think this is going to be really, really scrappy. I've just got a feeling that Watford will sit back because we've obviously taken the lead. You know, we don't often take the lead in games at all. I've just got a feeling that we'll sit back. Brentford will build and build and build. They'll get an equaliser. You know, they're at home. They'll have the home support behind them. I think we'll struggle this second half, unfortunately. I asked this question earlier, Adam. I've got no idea whatsoever. They obviously use the stadium and the pitch for something else, which is absolutely fair enough. But you know, if you compare it to Watford's pitch at Vicarage Road, it's nowhere near. I think our pitch is by far the best, you know, in the country. Whenever I've gone to like an away stadium or a different ground, or seen different grounds on television, no, they don't compare to our stadium whatsoever. It looks like rugby, although I'm not a rugby fan, so I couldn't tell you categorically if it is or not. Nearly 50 minutes gone in this game now. I'm so sorry. This is the problem with with games late at night. You can see how tired I am. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Hopefully we can score a goal and it'll wake me up. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put on the TV in the background so I've got something else to watch. There we go. TV remote here. Sorry, I'll probably yawn a few more times this half, especially if Brentford score another goal. What time is it there right now? So the current time, Jesus, is 9:10. So 9:10 p.m. 9:10 at night. Obviously, you're in California, aren't you, Jesus? So it must be, you know, early afternoon for you, late afternoon. What I would say is, if they had Sergi Canos and Ivan Toney available, I do think they would have already scored by now. They've had plenty of opportunities, Brentford, in this game to go ahead. Watford have just been fortunate that Daniel Batman's made some good saves. They've missed some good opportunities. Wow, Jesus, you're literally 8 hours behind us. That's crazy. I'm just trying to change my channel here. It's not working very well. There we go. Watford looking to attack here. Cucho on the right hand side. Goes that for a Watford throw. No, it's 9. It's 9, Jesus. It's 9 o'clock at night. Is it Northern Ireland you're at, Patrick, or the Republic? I presume Northern Ireland, right? Am I going to sleep right after the game? Probably. Probably will do. I'm very, very tired today. Are you causing controversy? Well, doesn't Craig Cathcart play for Northern Ireland and you're from the Republic of Ireland? I would say that's quite controversial, but I'll let you off, Patrick. I'll let you off. I do find it easier when I've got someone here to talk to. I don't like sitting here on my own. Like I always like talking to someone. Hopefully next time we do a watch along, I can arrange someone else to come on. It's just because Finn and Brendan weren't obviously available today, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, I'd like to arrange for someone else to come on in the future. I'm not going to do the Burnley game actually. I'm going to have a night off to enjoy that game myself. That's next Wednesday, another away game, so 2 in a row. So we'll probably be back for Wolves away on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. That'll probably be our next watch along. I'll confirm that closer to the time. Oh, nearly through there. If Cucho was a little bit faster, he probably would have been one-on-one with the Brentford goalkeeper. Watford on the attack here again. Jeremy Ngakia driving forward. He's had a good game, by the way, Ngakia. You know, he's a right back, playing left back. He's not, he's not naturally left-footed. You know, that's his weaker foot, his left foot. And I think Ngakia has done very well. I mean, the Brentford players trying to get into a fight with Tom Cleverley here. I don't know what this is about. Don't really know what's happened here. I think Tom needs to chill out a little bit. Bit of pushing and shoving. I mean, it is what it is. James, just realised I'm wearing the same shirt as you. You know what it is, Adam? Well, I don't really like spending a lot of money anyway in life. But I got this shirt obviously last season. I got it reduced for like £20. I just love it. I just think it's a cool, like if I stand up, you know, it's just a cool shirt, isn't it? It's just nice. It's just a nice shirt. I just like it. You know, black shirt, nice. A lot of my fashion that I wear is black or white. Like that's it. Like I don't have anything orange or green or anything like that. So yeah, I like it. I like it. See you, Jesus. Have a fantastic rest of your day, buddy. And hopefully we can get you the win. Same. Oh, wait, was it Black Friday? I can't remember. No, it wasn't. I brought mine in like March, April time. So end of the season. And then they tend to like sell off the shirts for like £15-20. So I think that's when I brought mine. Although again, I can't really remember that well. So substitution for Watford here. Tom Cleverley has come off. João Pedro, with his new haircut, has come on. So a bit more creativity, bit more, attacking flair. I think that's what we all called for. I'd rather Imran Louza came on, of course, but João Pedro is on. So we've got Cucho, Pedro, Dennis, and King all on the pitch. That's really, very, very attacking from Ranieri. If that was Vladimir Ivic, he would have gone defensive probably. So it's good to see we've got a proactive manager. We're defending way too much. Hanging on for a point here is not smart. Need to take the game to them. I do agree, Patrick. I did say that about 10 minutes ago. We've gone ahead in the game. Deservedly so, I'd say. However, ever since the goal, really, we've sat back. Don't quite know what Musa Sissoko's doing there. Bit risky. We're just being quite passive at the moment. Obviously, we can't press the whole game. That's what Liverpool do. We haven't got the fitness, we haven't got the players, we haven't got the squad to press for 90 minutes every single game. However, we have stopped pressing completely now, which is very, very annoying because Brentford are getting forward. They're getting a lot of players into the box. And we're lucky not to really have conceded a goal so far. I really hope we don't. I really want that clean sheet. Batman probably wants that clean sheet as well. He's probably got like a clean sheet bonus in his contract. He's probably fed up of conceding goals. I would be if I was him. So yeah. Time for some subs. Well, we just made one, VJ. I don't know if you're watching the game or I don't know what you're doing, but Cleverly has just recently come off. João Pedro's come on. In my opinion, that's a good positive substitution. Block FC, exactly, Patrick, exactly. Yeah. You don't really want to be defending a lot when you've got, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, Brentford, oh dear. Oh my gosh. That should have been 1-1. I mean, that's only we've got away with that because Brentford aren't very good, basically. I mean, it's a good block there from Kiko. But if Kiko doesn't block that, that's probably going to go in the back of the net. Brentford corner, headed away. Dennis is so quick. Oh, nearly got on to the end of that. Wow. So fast as well. Emmanuel Dennis. So 61 minutes gone in this game now. Half an hour left to go. Watford's currently still 1-0 up against Brentford, our relegation rivals. They come up with us as well. They got promoted from the Championship with us. It's been a very, very tight affair, as expected. Very, very equal teams. Both teams, would have targeted this game as a 3-pointer. It's a must-win game. So far, Watford have got the edge. However, I think Brentford, Brentford deserve at least a goal, in my opinion. If I'm being honest, if I wasn't a Watford fan, I'd say Brentford deserve to be equal, if not go ahead in the game. Another header there from Brentford, scrambling around in the box, and it's offside anyway. But again, Brentford showing real attacking intent there. If you tweet us at the Watford Way with a photo of you watching our stream and watching the game, we'll retweet it. So yeah, if you tweet us at the Watford Way and you show us watching me and watching the game, we'll retweet that. Or obviously send it to us on Instagram as well. We'll be more than happy to do that. Brentford dominating the ball here now, really. Watford very, very deep. All of the Watford players are behind the ball currently. Cucho tracking back to defend. Almost playing as the right back at the moment, Cucho. Come on, Watford. We need some control. You know, Cleverly's gone off. I would have probably taken off Kuchka. I just don't rate him. It's just like, it's probably wrong of me to say that, really, but ever since he joined, you know, he had a good game against Aston Villa. Fair enough. That was a really, really good performance. However, you know, since then, has he done enough to warrant a start? Probably not. Probably not. So I'd much rather see Imran Louza in there than him. But Ranieri's made that call today. You know, Pedro was on the bench as well. So it's not just Louza. Pedro was dropped to the bench. You know, Danny Rose was dropped as well. Hopefully it ignites, you know, a desire in them players to you know, play even better and prove to Ranieri why they should be starting. Yeah, I mean, Adam, you know, obviously he's not scored. He's not been the one scoring the goals for us. But on form, he's been playing fantastic. You know, arguably man of the match against Chelsea. I thought he was fantastic. And ever since he's come into the team, since Ranieri's joined, you know, there's no midfield players really played better than him. So bit odd. I'm expecting him hopefully to start against Burnley. I'm hoping this is just because we've got so many games coming up in the next couple of weeks. Burnley Wednesday, Palace Saturday, then we've got Wolves. I'm hoping it's just rotation more than anything, really. Brentford through here. Oh my God. Oh my God. William Schuster-Kong with a good block that time. Watford under the cosh here now. We're really holding on for this 3 points. We're really holding on for this 3 points. Still a long way to go in the match. 25 minutes to go as well. It's going to be difficult. We're just not. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that, you know what? That could have been a penalty. That could have been a penalty. If the Brentford player went down in the box there, Kuchka was all over him. And if they just fell to the floor, that would have been given. Very, very lucky. Very lucky. I don't trust him. I was just saying like 5 minutes ago, I just don't, like, he doesn't fill me with confidence when he plays. Oh, Brentford. Oh my gosh, they are playing good football at the moment. Oh dear. Still with Brentford. Mbuemo whips the ball in, cleared away. William Schuster-Kong. Cucho's gone down injured now. It's becoming quite difficult to watch this game, really. I expected it to go like this. Yellow card there for the Brentford player who found Kuchko. I mean, who have we got left on the bench to bring on? Like, if we have a quick look. I mean, the only positive I can take out of this is Everton did the same thing. We obviously scored against Everton. Everton felt they had to press us. Loads of space in behind. Dennis, Pedro, King on the counter-attack were fantastic. Hopefully, Brentford will keep committing forwards and then we can hit them on the counter. That's the only positive I can think of, really. Just scrolling back to the team. Here we go. So the substitutes we've got. Rob Elliott, obviously, we don't want to bring him on. Vincente Angelini, another goalkeeper. We don't want to bring him on. Danny Rose, not really. Not the game for Danny Rose. Imran Loser, yes, please, bring him on. Ken Senna, no thanks. Ashley Fletcher, no thanks. Ozan Tufan, yes, please. So probably Tufan and Imran Loser is probably who we'd bring on, to be honest. But, you know, it's up to Ranieri. You know, let's just see what happens. Watford are on the attack now through Emmanuel Dennis, back to Kiko, back to Dennis, who loses the ball. Dennis picks the ball back up. No, he doesn't. He loses the ball. He got the ball. He lost the ball. He got the ball. He lost the ball. He has lost the ball now. Brentford on the counter. Lots of space for Brentford. Watford trying to get players back. Craig Cathcart clears. Patrick's guy. Cathcart once again. Block FC today. Tackle FC. Header FC. Ref! Ref! That's a yellow card! Oh, thank you. Michael Oliver, thank you. Really denied a clear goal scoring opportunity there. Musa Sissoko through on goal. I don't know about you guys watching the game. You know, was he through on goal, Musa Sissoko? Yes. Would he have got there with his pace? Probably not. Did it deny a clear goal scoring opportunity? I don't know. But it is a yellow card for Janssen. Hope I pronounced his name correctly. To be fair, like I think Adam, Patrick, and anyone else watching, I think the conversation is, was it a clear goal scoring opportunity? I'd argue probably not. You know, Musa Sissoko, would he have got to that? No, he wouldn't. So, you know, I think we're kind of clutching at straws there a little bit. But I can see why you're thinking that. I can see why you're thinking that. We do have a free kick in a good position. We don't really have a designated free kick taker at Watford. I'd like to think Pedro could probably hit a good free kick. Who's standing over it? Dennis is over it. Kucho's over it. Kucho hits it. It was close, but it's over the bar. Good shot there from Kucho. Ultimately wasn't on target. Too high. But I've seen worse than that. I've seen much worse than that. Yeah, VJ. You know, I saw loads of, you know, when we signed Tufan, I saw loads of I think he came from Besiktas, didn't he? So I saw loads of Besiktas fans, you know, in my comments on Watford Twitter, you know, hyping him up. You know, people were saying he's like the Turkish Paul Pogba. But like Danny Rose, you know, not to be, I don't want to come across rude, but he does look unfit as well. And you know, it might just be a case of adjusting to the pace of the Premier League. You know, Turkey, you know, is a very different place to England in terms of football and how they play. You know, Turkey's slow, physical. You have a lot of, you know, physically big players in Turkey. Very, very intimidating. A lot of hard tackles, whereas in England, it's more technical. It's quicker. So maybe, hopefully, with Tufan, it's just a case of adjusting rather than actually being, you know, a bad football player. It's a set piece for Brentford now. Almost a corner. It's so close to the corner flag, it might as well be a corner. Ball's whipped in, headed away, and cleared by Cucho, who chases the ball that he just cleared. Oh my gosh! I thought he was going to get to that. Goalkeeper comes out. Oh no. Oh no. Brentford. Oh no. Oh my God. William Troost-Ekong saves us. Oh my God. So many headers. Brentford are going to score here. They're going to score. Daniel Batman saves! Daniel Batman saves us again. Get in there. Oh my. Oh my. They're relentless. What a save, Batman. And here they come again. Daniel Batman rushes out unnecessarily. He's lost his head a bit there, Batman. What's he doing? And Watford now on the counter through Dennis. Dennis. Still Dennis. Through the middle. Dennis. Joshua King. Oh! So close by Joshua King. End-to-end stuff there. Batman saves. Watford counter. Joshua King's got to bury that. You know, with the form Joshua King's in, I'm disappointed he's not done better. I'm disappointed he's not done better. He's shot that in the easiest place that the keeper had to save that, really. I agree, Patrick. You know, Joshua King should have done better. Should have done much better. Here's me saying that. I've never played professional football in my life. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Ken Sema's coming on. Obviously, recently returned from injury. I think it was a groin injury he was out with. And it's just good that he's back. You know, I don't think he's a first-team player. I think, you know, potentially we might even look to sell Sema in January or in the summer, because he's not, you know, where does, oh my God. You know, where does Sema fit into this Watford team? Is he a left winger? Is he a right winger? Is he a left back? You know, is he a right back? I don't know what Sema is really. He's kind of, he's so versatile, yet because he's so versatile, it's kind of a hindrance to him. You know, let's see who he's coming on for, because that will tell us a bit more about where Ranieri wants to play him. So Ken Sema is coming on for Cucho Hernandez. So it looks like Ken Sema is going to be playing on the left, on the right even, which is very odd. Unless Sema will come out to the left and Dennis will switch to the right. I'm not sure. I'm not really too sure. But not long to go now in this game. Just under 15 minutes left to go, plus a little bit of extra time, of course. Exciting stuff. It'd be a massive win if Watford can obviously achieve it. You know, it'd be massive to keep a clean sheet as well. There's definitely another goal in this game. Who for? Arguably Brentford, probably at this current moment in time. You know, Brentford have played far superior to us this second half, I can't lie. Watford's threats on the counter-attack. Dennis has chased that. He's managed to get hold of it. Oh, he messed that up. Is that a Watford corner? Looks to be. Referee said no. Dennis is saying it's a Watford corner. Come on, Watford. You need to press. Come on, Sema. Come on, Sema. Sema is way out of shape at the moment. Oh dear. The problem is, obviously, Sema's had quite a long-term injury, and you've brought him on as a substitute into a very high-intensity, important game. Hey, ref, book him. You just pushed Kiko into the advertising boards. Should book him for that. So let me know your man of the match in the comments section, in the live chat, of course. 10 or so minutes to go in this one. My man of the match, probably, no one's really stood out to me today. No one's had a fantastic game. But the goal scorer obviously put us ahead. His name is Emmanuel Dennis, the GOAT. So yeah, my man of the match so far, unless he scores another goal, is Emmanuel Dennis. Come on, Watford. So essentially 10 minutes to go in this game now. I can sense a Brentford goal. Unfortunately, I can sense a Brentford goal, which I'll be devastated about. I did say at the start, yes, I would take a draw if I was offered it. However, at this stage of the season, the importance of this game against a relegation rival, I want to win. We beat Norwich, we drew with Newcastle. If we beat Brentford, that's us really. That is good because we just need to beat. If we beat the teams around us and occasionally pick up points against the bigger teams, we're safe. And I'll take finishing 17th on goal difference on a ball off someone's bum. I don't care. As long as you finish 17th or above, that's me very, very happy. So yeah, it's very, very vital that we pick up points against the teams in and around us. Brentford will still actually be above us if we do go on to beat them today, but only by a point. And then we obviously go to Burnley. Then we've got Crystal Palace. Burnley are struggling so much this season. I think they're 19th or 20th, aren't they, Burnley? So very, very crucial games coming up for Watford. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Let's move my computer around here a bit. That's better. There we go. Patrick says Ngakia is his man of the match. To be fair, I can back that. I think Ngakia has been really, really good today. Adam agrees with me and says Dennis is his man of the match, which I think is correct. Obviously, he did score the goal ultimately that's seen us go ahead. But I think Ngakia's been really good. And that's been it, really. Ngakia's been good. I suppose Kiko's been quite good as well. Backman's made some crucial saves. Got to mention Backman, of course. But that means nothing if we go and concede a goal late on here. So I really hope that Watford can hold on to this. Just watching the game on TV, I can kind of sense the players are panicking quite a lot. There's a lot of long balls. Not a lot of composure from the Watford defence, especially. So So yeah, hopefully they can just chill out a little bit and hopefully seal the win. You know, in London this evening. Yeah, I, I I don't really have the words. Brentford on the attack here, ball whipped in, blocked again. I mean, I'd love to see. Oh my goodness! Onyeka with the shot that time. Jeremy Ngakia heads over. And again, I think that's, you know, that's one of these shots where if no one gets a touch on it, it might be going into the back of the net. Let's take a look here on the replay by Sky Sports. Yeah, you know what? Backman might have got there, but that was definitely on target. Brentford corner once again. Watford must have only had one corner today. I can't remember us having any other corners, really. Brentford again, trying to whip the ball in on this right-hand side. It is whipped in, and it's a goal for Brentford. It's a goal for Brentford. It's 1-1. Backman's gone down here. I don't know whether VAR might check for a potential foul. The referee's pointing to his ear. This could potentially get disallowed, but if it's not going to get disallowed, as I said, I knew that was coming. Backman's gone down here, injured. I'm not sure what's happened with Backman. He's pointing to his head. Let's take a look. So corner whipped in. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong there. Comes back out to the Brentford player. Cuts inside, whipped in. He heads it on. There could be a potential really, really tight offside call here. I don't have the commentary on, so I don't know if they're checking it on VAR. But the Brentford player could have just strayed slightly offside. Let's take a look. It looks like his foot might just be offside. VAR is checking for a potential offside here. 84 minutes gone. I'm very, very nervous. This is tight. This is, you know, millimeters, centimeters. You know, I feel for Brentford if this gets disallowed, but I'll be very, very happy. It's onside. It's 1-1. The goal has been given. Oh my gosh. This is what happens when you become Block FC. Exactly, Adam. Oh dear. To be fair, if we're all going to be serious, right? If we're all going to take our Watford heads off for a second, Brentford deserve that goal. You know, how they've played this game, how they've attacked, the opportunities they've had, they deserve that goal. Ultimately, I'm really frustrated because it's yet another game without a flipping clean sheet. So Batman's gone down there because it looks like Batman's gone down because the Brentford player grabbed him. It's a bit petulant from Backman. Basically making a meal out of a nothing situation and just wasting our time. No, I agree, Patrick. I agree. I'm just frustrated because they do deserve the goal. I wanted a clean sheet. I wanted a clean sheet. It's another game without a clean sheet. It's just frustrating. 4 minutes to go of normal time. That's it, ref. You know, blow for a foul against Watford. Of course you will. I mean, look at Brentford now. They're getting all their players forward now. I'll be gutted if we lose this. I'll be so gutted. Give me the draw right now. That's what I say. Give me the draw right now. It's a long throw for Brentford. Brentford players are crowding round Daniel Batman. Batman's getting wound up here. He's not in the right frame of mind. He needs to chill out, Batman. Just take the draw and just, take the draw, run away, let's move on, is what I say. Gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. It's all Brentford now. We ain't getting back into this. Oh my. Okay. So Watford goal kick. Brentford corner. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. You've got to be joking me. João Pedro clears off the line. Why can't Watford just not concede goals? Oh my God. It's stupid. They're going to win this, actually. Oh, you know what? We've actually lost our heads. The players are panicking. I'm not really that happy with this, to be honest with you. I'll make a match reaction tomorrow where I can kind of compose my thoughts, but after we scored the goal for about 10 minutes, we was good, but largely, even with Brentford's injuries and their COVID issues, they've dominated the match. Possession-wise, attack-wise, chances created, it's all been Brentford. Oh, Joshua King nearly could have been through one-on-one there. Lack of communication between Cathcart and Schuster-Cole there. Sema's trying to drive forward, doesn't have the pace. Oh my. How many times have I said oh my today? Just end it now. I mean, we're at the 90-minute mark. Don't know how much added time we're going to get in this game. Ngakia picks up the ball. No one's signalled for added time currently. Kuchka's driving forward. 5 minutes of additional time. Wow. This is end-to-end stuff. I think both teams now, if I was Thomas Frank or Claudio Ranieri, I'd want to take the draw. I'm nervous. So Ozan Tufan is coming on for 4 minutes for Emmanuel Dennis. So our top goal scorer is coming on for Ozan Tufan for 4 minutes. I mean, that's just absolutely ridiculous. I don't even understand. I literally don't understand the thinking behind that. Why take off Emmanuel Dennis when, we could get another chance in this game and he's the man in form at the moment. I don't get it. Whatever. I mean, I'm not going to criticise Ranieri too much because largely everything at Watford he's done right so far, performance-wise, subs-wise. But I don't agree with that substitution. I find that very odd. Oh, ref! He's dived. He literally dived. Kiko literally didn't even touch him. And it's a Brentford free kick because the Brentford players dived. Basically, imagine this hand's the Brentford player. Kiko has literally barely touched him at all, and he's gone down and he's dived. And Brentford have a free kick, and if they score off this, I'll be absolutely fuming. Here we go. 3 minutes left to play. Watford look absolutely terrified. They whip it in, and thankfully, it's gone out for a Watford goal kick. I mean, blimmin' heck. It's just frustrating. It's a missed opportunity. Such a missed opportunity. Ranieri looks so frustrated. So 2 minutes left of this game now. Bachmann clears long. Kuchka has lost the ball unnecessarily with a really poor touch. And here come Brentford once again. All players bar one forward. Here come Brentford, about 8 players forward. Schuster-Kong gives it away to a Brentford player, and here they come again. Oh my God. No! No! It's a penalty! It's William Schuster-Kong giving away a penalty for Brentford. I cannot believe my eyes. Get him out of this Watford team now. Get him out of this Watford team now. I cannot be bothered with this crap. I literally cannot be bothered with this crap anymore. I'm done. I'm actually done. I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered. I'm sorry. I don't even want to watch the penalty. What an arsehole. Why is he going sliding in there? What an absolute idiot. What an absolutely complete idiot. I cannot believe my eyes. They'll score this as well. They'll score this Brentford because ultimately they just will score it. I can just tell they'll score it. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So it's going to be 2-1 to Brentford in just a second. Just wait for me to update you. I cannot believe my eyes. I'm absolutely gutted. Unless Batman pulls out a massive save. You know, come on, Batman. Bloody hell. You know, save your Watford career, Batman. Save this penalty. I cannot believe my eyes. What a poor decision from William Schuster-Kong. I'm so frustrated. Please subscribe. That would make me very happy. Thank you. Thank you very much. In all seriousness, that's terrible. To do that right at the end of the game, I cannot believe it. I cannot. I'm sorry. Here we go. Brentford with a penalty. 10 seconds before full time. Here we go. Brentford. They score. They actually scored. They scored the goal. It's 2-1 to Brentford. Oh my God. I actually feel like crying. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. That's our season over, really. I mean, I don't want to be. I mean, I'm obviously overreacting. Our season is not over. It's such a crucial game today. We couldn't really afford to lose this. Well, the problem was, you know, if we won today, we could have segregated ourselves from getting dragged into a relegation battle. Brentford are going to be 7-8 points ahead of us now. I'm not very happy at all. Well done, William. You've screwed it up again. Well done, mate. Brilliant. I mean, unless we get a chance here in literally the last 9 seconds of the game, I'm absolutely gutted. Yeah, Patrick, sorry about that. I think you proved us all wrong, to be honest. Absolutely appalling from William Schuster-Kong. Really poor. I'm glad I didn't go to the game, actually, now. Not that I could have anyway. I'll just blow the whistle, ref. Rubbish. Rubbish. What has happened to this squad all of a sudden? It's not acceptable. And William Schuster-Kong really has to take the blame for that defeat. And it's full time. That's it. That's it. I think I'm just going to end the stream there because I've got to say, I'm just angry. I'm angry. Calm. Breathe. Okay. Right, let's read some of your comments before I go. And yeah, I'll leave the stream there. So Adam says, I can't get him out of the squad. James called me a hater earlier. Well, I'm a hater now. You proved me wrong, Patrick. You proved me wrong. Why did Ranieri play Kuka, get Kabasele in? I've got no idea. Should you even bother going to the Burnley game? Well, to be fair, if you got a ticket, you might as well just go and have a nice day out. But don't expect much. Greg Evans, absolute joke. Really disappointing, Greg. I'm absolutely gutted with that. You know, holding on to the 1-0 lead for so long. You know, delighted for Emmanuel Dennis. He can only do so much. He scored the goal. It's our crap defence that's let us down once again. As I say every week, Championship defence, Premier League attack. We need to invest in defence in January. Otherwise, we will get relegated back to the Championship. And that's it, really. That is it. I'll leave the stream there. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all keeping me company today. Please subscribe if you haven't already for more, obviously, future Watford content here on the Watford Way. More live match watch-alongs. Hopefully, we can keep a clean sheet in one of them. That would be nice. I've not kept one this season because our defence is so bad. Oh my God. I just don't know what else to say, really. I'll tell you what I will say. I'll be back on Monday evening at 7 p.m. for a Burnley away match preview. I'm delighted to say I'll be being joined by a Burnley fan for that game, a Burnley season ticket holder. So make sure to tune in for that on Monday at 7 p.m. I have my match reaction tomorrow of this game, where I'll be a bit more calm and I can actually tell you my non-angry thoughts on the game. Yeah, I mean, Patrick, don't say stuff like that. But yeah, I'm very, very sad after that really poor defeat. Yeah, I think I should leave the stream there. Thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate you keeping me company on this Friday evening. Enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoons, wherever you are. And I'll catch you tomorrow for my match reaction and back here on Monday for a live match preview looking ahead to Burnley away. Have a nice rest of your day.